So next up, if my order's right, we have
Uchimura-san.
Uchimura-san.
Very genki Uchimura-san.
ありがとうございます。皆さんこんばんは。Buenas noches. My name is Akira Uchimura. I'm half Chilean, half Japanese, born in Costa Rica and living in Yokohama for 4 years. Yokohama. And I'm working for the Nippon Foundation Nikkei Scholarship, which is a scholarship that helps out Japanese descendants coming from all over the world. First of all, I would like to start, I'm going to talk about Nikkei identity. So I would like to ask you, which one of these two is Gaikokujin? Number one? Number two? Yes. This was actually a practice round. Easy one. Now I want to show you another picture and ask you the same question. Please raise your hand if you think number one is Gaikokujin, foreigner. Number two. Number three. Number four. And he's actually today here. Number five. Number six. So I think a lot of you know the answer. They're all foreigners. 3 of them are from Brazil, and 3 of them are from Paraguay. They're all third generation Japanese. Their ancestors are from Yokohama, Okinawa, different parts of Japan. And yes, what I want to show you today is the new types of Japanese, or the different kinds of people that live here in Japan. Normally, this is a book manual that the city of Tokyo published, where it shows typical or stereotypical Gaikokujin. And as you know, the word Gaikokujin, it means outside person. But now there's, what about the people who are half something, half rhinoceros, half zebra? They have all these names, Nikkeijin, haafus, hapa, konketsu. There are also bad words like ainoko. That was there's all these kinds of words to talk about us, but the word that I like is Nikkei. Oh. So this is a very photographer that I really like a lot. His name is Skip Fulbeck, and he takes photos of all these mixed Japanese people. And for example, here she's German, Chinese, Hungarian, Japanese, Hungarian, English. Oh, I have Hungarian twice, but yeah, there's all these kind of people. And around you too, here in Japan, maybe you know a lot of them. Thanks to him, we won the World Series, I mean the WBC, Jero. So what are all these people? Where do they come from? A lot of them are grandsons of Japanese who emigrated from Japan to especially Latin America and United States. This is a poster that actually was given by the government to tell all the families to go to Brazil and make a lot of money, which wasn't really true, but and the thing is that now, yes, now a lot of them are coming back to Japan, a lot of them to work, and I actually work with these students, scholars who come from different parts of the world to study in Japan and to use their knowledge and better their countries. And these are all from Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Paraguay, especially Latin America right now. And our scholarship is made out of money earned from boat races. The Nippon Foundation makes a lot of money out of this, and we want to thank today all the people who like to bet. And thanks to them, we're here. And since we are students, you know that students have a lot of time in their hands. You can either study, party, or do interesting things like getting people once a year together and having these big meetings. We were also able to call some of the royalty in Japan and to talk about ethnicity, to talk about what things we can better to make a better Latin America. With my group of students, we go sometimes to Latin American schools in Japan. There's a lot of them, and especially in Aichi, Toyota, and all these places. And there's a lot of children who are dismotivated, and we give them these motivational talks about what things they can do and why learning Japanese is important in Japan. Yeah, this is a Brazilian school in Gifu. Yeah, that's me with some beer before. But the thing is that a lot of kids right now, their parents have lost their jobs, and they don't know if they're going to stay in Japan or they're going to go back to their countries. So what we do, we also show them that having two cultures or more is very fun, and that they should express themselves like it. So we give them like this, a Colombian dance that we taught them, and he's Brazilian and she's Colombian, and we show them that both parts are important, and both parts should be something they should express. As I said before, a lot of foreigners, not only foreigners, but a lot of people lost their jobs, and we started to think, what can we do to make all these kids feel better, or a place where they can express what they feel or what they do. So we came out with an idea that we wanted to do a competition or a contest of drawing something. It's called, we did it in Portuguese and Spanish because they're Spanish and Portuguese speaking. It's called Concurso Nikkei, where all these kids from all around Japan will start drawing, and the theme is called I am Nikkei, or I am Japanese descent. This is our webpage, Concurso Nikkei, please visit us. And what we want to do is give them a space for them to express themselves and make the winning kids tell us what their story, and in the future, if we have very good projects, make a book out of it. And what we can do with this is also, we have a webpage with all the different communities around the world, the Nikkei communities, also on Facebook. If you look for Global Nikkei Youth, you'll find us there too. We want to create, the young generation are very separated, one from each other, so we want to connect them together. So we're still looking for funding for our contest, so I think that's my secret reason why I'm here. So if you'd like to help us or have any ideas that could help us, please contact me. I'll be here all night. And thank you again for inviting me here. I was really happy to be here.
Akira, thank you very much. Just like in Super Deluxe, all of the events, we're not Japanese, we're not foreign, we're just Super Deluxe. Office 2, Astrid's, let's say European, I'm British, we've got an office in Japan, but we're actually not a European office, we're not a Japanese office, we're a Tokyo office, because we live and work and get inspired by Tokyo. And I think we found with Pecha Kucha too, that these countries are disappearing. I think we talk about, we're in 182 cities. They're the most important things. And it's a very powerful presentation. はい、どうぞ。
ちょっと日本語。とても面白いプレゼンテーションだったと思うんですが、とてもタイムリーなプレゼンテーションで、私もすごい気持ちがわかるんですが、親はドイツ人なんですけれども、生まれ育ちはイタリアで、一切もドイツって住んでなくて、そこからいろいろなところで、回ってきたんですけれども、で、娘はハーフなんですね。I think half people are the coolest people in the world. I want to be called Astrid Keiko Klein. How about that? Anyway, just out of interest, how many half people are in the room? If you don't mind, lift your hand high. Hi! You're the coolest people in the world, remember.
That's pretty
there are going to be
impressive.
more and more. And I always say, いつも私思ってるならば、国ってなんかもちろんなんかいろいろ文化って、大事なことなんですけれども、でも多分それより自分のなんか性格とかパーソナリティとかキャラクターの方が大事なんじゃないかなと思います。So I wish you good luck with your concours, and I know a few people who are going to participate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's very much.